Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to the Minute channel, and today we are going to be talking about Persona again. It's because we talk about spin-offs and all the spin-offs and the recent announcement of Persona Strikers coming to the West on February 23rd. I am very excited to see what we could see from Atlus again. Now, recently they announced that they are going to be announcing some pretty cool stuff for the 25th anniversary of Persona. A lot of people imply that maybe Persona 6. However, besides Persona 6, Atlus likes to do spin-offs, and the director has talked about doing some more spin-offs for Persona 5 before they move to Persona 6. So today we're going to talk about my top 3 ideas for spin-offs for Persona 5, and we want to see what we're going to talk about here. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So on my number 1, we're going to talk about Persona 5 Arena. Now this has been an idea I've been talking about for some time. Persona 5 Arena is one of those things that when you think about it, it makes sense because Persona 4 had Persona 4 Arena, and it was literally one of the best spin-offs that they ever made. So I really enjoyed the story, I really enjoyed the characters. If you don't know Persona 4 Arena, what it did is basically joined the continuous story of Persona 4 along with Persona 3 with the characters growing up and everything like that. It was a really cool concept, and the fighting was perfect. I loved it so much. Arc Systems makes one of the best fighting ideas ever. I mean, I just love the way the fighting games are for Arc Systems. So hoping that they make another one of these. Hopefully they can make a Persona 5. That's pretty one of the things that I will expect the most. I would like to see the characters from Persona 4 older now. You know, it's been a few years now since Persona 4 to Persona 5 and everything, so it'll be pretty cool if we see them older, and maybe Persona 3 characters as well. I mean, there's so many ideas that I would like to see for this, so I'm not gonna ramble too much about it, but it's definitely my top idea here. It's definitely what I want to see the most out of everything. Now, my number 2 is Persona 5 Strikers 2 or Persona 5 Scramble 2. Why am I thinking about this? It's because I really love the gameplay of the Persona 5 Strikers game. If you haven't played it already, I definitely encourage you to play the demo so you can kind of get an idea. But once you play the actual game, there's so many layers to it that you don't even imagine all the different stuff that they did for the game. There's a lot of different mechanics that they grab from obviously the Warriors games, but also from the Persona games. There's a lot of different mechanics that actually still exist there, that you can actually see how fun the game is. There's so many aspects that I really just love so much. Overall, Persona 5 Strikers is one of those games that the idea of it sounded pretty dumb at first. I'm not gonna lie, when they told me they were gonna make a Warriors Persona game, I was like, no, this is not what I wanted from Atlus. This is not what I wanted from Persona. But after playing it, after playing the game, after playing the demo, this is literally one of the best spin-offs they ever made. It's so fun, the story is fantastic. It's not as good as the original Persona game, but still pretty fun. There's a lot of character interaction, there's a lot of adventure, going around, exploring, kind of stuff like that, and it's really fun. It's definitely a really fun game to play, and it's definitely cool to see if they could continue the story, because it is obviously the continuation of the Persona 5 storyline. So that will be another way to do it. Again, I will be interested to see how they can do that. I will be very excited to see if they can actually pull it off again. It'll be definitely an experience. Maybe for the PlayStation 5 or whatever. I don't know, whatever. I will be very open to the idea of that, definitely. That's one of my top ideas here. Now, if they were to do it, I would like them maybe include other characters from the Persona games, a la Persona 5 Arena kind of type. Again, just because the idea of having other characters and everything is something that I actually enjoy quite a bit, which leads me to my number 3 idea, which is Persona Q3. Now, Persona Q2 came out pretty early on the spin-off era, especially because they did it right after Persona 5 came out. One of the things about it is there's a lot of limitations when it comes to software or hardware really for the 3DS, and the 3DS is a pretty small console. There's so many limitations to it, and those limitations don't really exist on the Switch or the PS5. Moving on, you know, there's so many different consoles now, or PC and everything, so they can definitely make the idea of Persona Q in a bigger scale with more player and much different gameplay with more characters. There's just so many aspects they can do. I really love the way that Persona Q did a lot of stuff. It was really fun. It was really more friendly. You can get to know the characters more. There's just so many aspects of Persona Q that I really like, in Persona Q2 particularly. Although it's not my favorite series on the spin-offs or anything like that, there's a lot of really cool stuff to it. And again, having the groups meet each other, everything like that, with the better technology for the Switch or for the PlayStation or whatever, it just makes sense. And I think that it's like a really good idea. I think that they can definitely implement implement that in a different aspects. Now my last idea is something that is a bonus kind of thing. It's my own personal idea, something that I like to see. This will be either an RPG or a fighting game where they get all the characters from all the different games, whether it's Shin Megami Tensei or Persona. This is like a long shot, it's probably never gonna happen, but I would like to see something like that happening, like a roster of all these different characters from all the different games going together. Maybe something like Super Smash Bros or something like that, but for Shin Megami Tensei and Persona. I think it will be the coolest thing ever, but again, I don't think it will ever happen. But this is my personal idea and everything. I think it will be pretty cool to see if they ever actually pull it off or anything like that. Anyway, that is pretty much in this video here, just talking about some of my ideas as far as like what spin-offs we could see from here on. There's a lot of jokes about things like the Persona 5 racing game or something like that, some silly idea, but again, they already made a dancing game, so they can easily make some other stupid things for sure. Anyway, that is pretty much it for today. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. Let me know what's your idea for the spin-off game. What would you like to see? And let me know if you have anything particularly that you don't like to see either. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time.